To the board meeting today. I'm really excited to show you a solution to a problem that I feel exists within the pharmacy. There's many problems that can arise in any business and any corporation, but it's important to catch them at the beginning and then move on. So in doing so, we're going to look at a process. It's called the obtain process, where you outline the question, break down the issues, analyze the problem, imagine the solution, notify the stakeholders. You do this by testing the hypothesis, managing the stakeholders, and managing the team. So to outline the question, how can Orchard Pharmaceuticals reduce the inventory loss gap by 25% within the next 6 months? Inventory loss can be attributed to miscounts, lack of order count accuracy, and inaccurate inventory deliveries. The problem comes in when there is no accountability for unknown loss. At this point, no consequences have been implemented but could if the problem persists or worsens. Orchard must decrease the loss gap by at least 25% to get a good start on improving the issues. 3 main decision makers, the lead pharmacist, fulfillment supervisor, and team lead, will lead the process. While focusing on the issue, it will be important to continue maintaining quality, accuracy, and speed of service. Daily, weekly, and monthly reports and inventory counts will be run in order to help monitor the losses. These reports and counts will be indicators of the progress being made and how the implementation could be tweaked in order to gain better results. So here's the problem statement worksheet. Where we have key decision makers, which is the pharmacist, the team lead, and the supervisor of fulfillment. Our scope is to closely monitor the inventory, and we have a couple main team members that will be helping us. They're SpeedPick 1, Brad, SpeedPick 2, Balk, and the Kirby machines. So to break down the issue, we can look at 3 things. Change the inventory process, the distribution, and monitoring the pharmacy technicians. In this process, in changing the inventory process, we can look at our process being done properly. Are the pharmacist and the inventory manager actually counting the pills? Does the vendor stay until check-ins are complete? Where are the shortages, and is there action being taken? For distributions, are miscounts happening? Is the problem with the machine, or do the accounts appear correct on the computer? And then monitor the pharmacy technicians. Is there a problem with the machines? Do the counts appear correct? And is there double counting need to be done in order to resolve the issues? So we're going to test our hypothesis, and the inventory loss gap can be reduced through better inventory control methods. There's 3 control methods. The first one is there are physical things that can be done. High potential drugs can be locked in a secure unit. The counting machines can be readjusted to prevent malfunctions. And double counting pills could be a solution. Supporting logic number 2 could be inventory loss can be reduced by training. Each individual could go through a training program. Standards could be written out and quarterly tests could be implemented. And supporting logic number 3, and the last one, is inventory can be managed by technology. Technology should be checked daily for accuracy, and proper data entry training and implication should take place. So we have 2 slides here that you're not going to be able to see real well on the PowerPoint. So in the packet I give you at the end, you can look over these in more detail. The first one's called a SWOT analysis. It looks at the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats of the business. And it's an awesome tool to just break down the issue and look at things in a deeper way. So we're going to make sure we look at that at the end. Then there's an action plan right here. And it's used to look at everything from the start to the beginning of the process to evaluating how things are. So there's a contingency plan in case problems do arise. 3 things that could happen is lack of cooperation, improper counts, and call-offs. For lack of cooperation, we can make sure that the team members are on board, that they know the importance of the plan and if necessary have consequences. Improper counts, we can make sure double counting is happening and they're counting the correct drugs and doing random drug counts. throughout the day. And the last one is call-offs. We need to make sure that we have a backup plan and people are being trained, so if there is a call-off, someone can be notified. Here are some references that were used during the presentation. I thank you for your cooperation and for coming today, and I hope that we can get this implemented soon so we can help reduce the inventory loss.